Hi Pisces, how are you? So, July 2019 for you guys is going to be interesting. You guys are going to be pretty busy, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, matters of your individuality, matters of your true passion and who you really are, not reliant on what other people may think or etc. about you. First card out is the Six of Cups. Okay, yes, the passion, the children, the connections, all of the things that we want to do. Fifth house types of themes, the expression. Then the Two of Wands. Okay, like I said, we are worried about matters of the heart, pleasure, all of those types of things. And that's what the Cancer new moon is going to be about. Fun, romance, creativity, pleasure, but in an eccentric, different kind of way. This is pulling at your individuality. It's pulling at your individuality, and it's pulling at you to pay attention to those deep needs, those deep passions that you have, regardless of what other people may think about it, regardless of if it looks shady or weird or whatever to other people. Okay. Okay, too many cards. We're not going to take them all. One of them was your card though, the Moon. So, this is really like, I don't know, when I was looking at the astrology, it like really took me back to my high school years for you guys, because it was all about owning your individuality, owning the fact that you're different and you're not like everybody else. Because for some reason, there is this want, if you look at these two cards closely, there's this want, you know, he's looking over at these children, which is like happiness, connection, like, you know, passion, childhood. But he's got the world in his hands. Whatever the world thinks about what you want to do or what you're trying to do is going to be on your mind, in the back of your mind, and it could keep you from doing things, or doing things in private, or doing things in secret, because you're scared to be judged by the world. So it looks like very early on, this Cancer new moon eclipse for you, Pisces, is going to be a crossroads, a decision of sorts, of whether you want to follow your heart's desire, no matter the consequences, no matter the cost, no matter what people of the world may think of you, no matter what society will think of you, or if you want to sneak around and keep sneaking around. Do it in private or whatever, or stop doing it. Your morals and values when it comes to other people, your beliefs about how you should act, are definitely coming to the forefront this month. I see you kind of sneaking around, following your beliefs, following tradition, following your morals, making it look like you're this, you know, normal person. And I also see you being very busy, like I was saying, busy at work, busy with money, and you're going to be pretty successful this month when it comes to the work life, as long as you can force yourself to not overthink and force yourself to not get like obsessive, anxiety ridden about things, if that makes sense. So like I was saying, this is about expressing your heart. You may feed into the normalcy of all of it. You may feed into the whole, you know, wanting to fit in with society kind of thing. But I think you'll realize towards the end of the month, especially around that Capricorn new moon, that there are things that you need to walk away from, whether that's people, situations, whatever. There's a sneakiness going on here, all to do with this Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. all to do with your morals, your values, your beliefs. Some of you could be having an affair because you're craving this passion, this soulmate-like connection with somebody, and you have a decision to make in the very beginning of the month around the, around the eclipse, the new moon eclipse. And it looks like you're probably going to make the decision to keep kind of hiding what you love. But towards the month, I see you making the decision to walk away for your own happiness and physical stability and security, which is beautiful, Pisces. This is a really good reading so far. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. So with this Mercury retrograde, especially for you, there may be some issues with technology or shocking conversations that could kind of come out of nowhere that you weren't expecting. This could happen at work or on a day-to-day level where you may need to end up speaking up about something that you've been quiet about. Like I said, hiding, sneaking around, doing something, even though you may be perceived as weird or strange if you do this, and maybe that's what's holding you back. Speak your truth, own your weirdness. Do what you have, oh, look at that. Do what you have to do for you. Don't argue. There's no reason to argue. Just speak up. Just speak up. So there's this kind of sneaking around. There's this kind of contemplation in the beginning of the month, this sneaking around of sorts where you are trying to get out of society and whatever. You're trying to get out of their eye view, pretty much. You're trying to do things kind of behind the scenes that the world may not know about. But at the same time, keep up a sense of normalcy, like everything's okay, whatever. But then towards the month, you're like, okay, I don't care how much work I've been putting into this. I'm going to thrive. I'm going to speak my truth and build the life that I've always fucking wanted. A lot of work, some play, some truth speaking. Sorry about that, Pisces. So let's go ahead and look at your cards while we go over everything else, okay? Just so you can see your own cards here. Gosh, I'm running out of room on this table. It's great. Okay, so these are your cards. Fix them here for you. Sorry, Pisces. All kinds of interruptions during your video for whatever reason. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, there's a sense of wanting what you want, but having to sneak around from society because of other people's morals, of other people's beliefs. You have to give to get back, and this, that, and the other. But when do you really stop to do something for you? So here's the thing. Mercury goes retrograde on the 7th. It's also going to be doing this dance with Mars that it's been doing for a while now. But this is going to be starting in Leo. So a lot of your mental and physical pressure, may find you when it comes to your work life, your everyday life, your routines, your day-to-day life. Miscommunication over passionate subjects could find you, and it's really important to take the higher road and not be delusional or wear rose-colored glasses when this stuff happens. There definitely could be some debates that you may want to triumph over. It's not a good idea. If there's something as a truth that you've been suppressing, don't suppress it anymore. But also don't argue with people about why you do it or why you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's your fucking business and you can do what you want. There's no reason to argue with them. You have your own beliefs, your own sense of morals, your own sense of values, and just because it doesn't match up to everybody else's doesn't necessarily mean that yours are wrong. There is no right and wrong, there just is. So, anyways, for the Capricorn full moon, you could feel like you have, like, to work extra hard right now to get to your goals, you know? It could be a lot, you know? There could be roadblocks, authority figures in your way. The way that you view pleasure, right, and societal norms are transforming. And that's kind of what we see here in the cards. Being noticed could be an issue, along with being different. So you may be doing some things to get recognition, like we talked about towards the middle of the month, because you want some kind of attention, especially if it involves authority figures, a Taurus, just society in general, right? Escapism can also be very easy this month for you, Pisces. Just find a healthy way to do it. But yeah, I mean, we want to be noticed for who we truly are and what we truly love, but at the same time, we can't really come out with what we know and love, you know, like, people may judge us. But see, here's the thing. People are going to either like you or dislike you no matter what you do, right? So at least if you're being honest about what you do and who you are and what you believe, then people can make a decision if they want to continue to support you or not. I see that you're going to be fine on your own. And I think you start figuring that out towards the end of the month, that self-worth comes within, baby, not from without, you know? You would be fine on your own without people in your life that are like naysayers, you know what I mean? So the Leo new moon for you, I think, is going to be a new turn of events, a decision between rebelling, continuing to speak your truth, or having the spotlight and staying in silence is going to be the theme for you, in my opinion, for the Leo new moon on the 31st. By the way, the Capricorn full moon is on the 16th or the 17th, depending on where you are in the world. So, yeah, that is what I think the Leo new moon is going to be about for you guys, and that is what I think this month is going to be about for you guys. You also have 2 6s here in the middle, actually 3 6s so far altogether. Wow. So, you're trying to maintain while also possibly looking back on the past in the beginning of the month. Someone could be returning from your past, and this could require a decision, Pisces. So we're going to go and clarify all this. You have the Lovers at the bottom, which is really interesting. Oh, shit. And the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. This is interesting. You will come to a crossroads this month. There will be some decisions you need to make, and other people may not like them. Like I was saying, stay silent, reject who you really are, and get the recognition that you want. Play dirty, or speak your truth and be who you really are. It's up to you. Yep. Interesting. So we will go and clarify this over on my Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon member so you can get all the bonus readings, the extended bonus readings, head over there. There will be a link up in the little eye, and there will be a link down in the description as well. It's $5 a month to get the extended bonus readings, and then I have other monthly memberships where you can get even more content and cool stuff over there. It's definitely awesome. Go check it out. By the way, I have merch out. If you didn't know, this is one of my shirts. Unprofessional, zero fucks. I love it. So actually, my Pisces friend creates a lot of my designs for me. So you guys should go check it out. I also have the signs of Cancer and Gemini merch up there now, just because of the last 2 months it's been Gemini and Cancer season. So yeah, go check it out if you're interested, or if you have any Cancer, Gemini in your chart, Cancer, Gemini friends. Also, book a reading with me. If you want to see what July holds for you in your chart, you can book a monthly astrology reading or a monthly tarot reading. Yeah, do that. Email me, TaniMichelleYT@gmail.com if you do want to book a reading. If you're a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, all astrology readings are $10 off for the next couple weeks. So definitely make sure you check that out if you're interested. I love you, Pisces. Have a good month. It looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. And let's go clarify over on Patreon.